Hi, I'm Francesca Chambers, White House correspondent for USA Today, and I am currently on Vice President JD Vance's trip to Israel. It has been a whirlwind so far. It started on Monday in Washington, D.C., where up until the last minute, the Vice President's team was not confirming publicly that he was coming to Israel this week amid this delicate ceasefire between Israel and Hamas militants. It was threatened to fall apart over the weekend after each side accused the other one of ceasefire violations, but it was still holding as U.S. officials, including Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, arrived on Monday afternoon. Then Vice President Vance, he got here on Tuesday, and we hit the ground running immediately. He had a meeting to catch up with Kushner and Witkoff, and then went to a command center where 200 U.S. troops are acting in a supervisory role to try and make sure that the ceasefire stays in place. After that, he had a press conference, and at the press conference, I asked him about President Donald Trump's repeated threats to Hamas. The president has said over the last 2 days that if Hamas doesn't lay down its arms and essentially behave and get in line with phase 2 of his plan for peace for the region, then Hamas would be eradicated, as the president said, whether that's Israel or some other nation that the United States could give the green light to. So at the press conference, I asked the vice president about the president's comments and essentially how long does Hamas have to come into alignment with this? And he said the U.S. doesn't want to put a time frame around that. It feels that it needs to be flexible in this process because this is complicated stuff, and the Israelis and other Arab nations clearly want to see a quicker timeline for this, but he just said that the U.S. does not want to put an explicit timeline on this for Hamas. So I will continue to be with the vice president over the next couple days, and I will continue to give you updates from each of his spots in the region.